Individual is required to file Form 1040. Under what condition? Below are the following conditions. If these conditions met, then individual is required to file Form 1040. First one is if income is greater than the standard deduction. What is standard deduction? Standard deduction for 2021 is for single person is 12,550. For married filing jointly or qualified widower, it is quite double of the standard deduction which is allowed for single person, that is 25,100. For head of household, it is 18,800. However, for married filing a single status, need to file tax return if the gross income is greater than or equal to $5. Second criteria, claimed as a dependent on another return, but one of the following conditions is met. That means if we suppose Mr. A is a dependent on Mr. B, then Mr. B must have taken some kind of deduction on behalf of Mr. A, because Mr. B is taking care of Mr. A. But in this case, Mr. A is also required to file Form 1040 if Mr. A has some kind of unearned income. What is unearned income? Is kind of passive income like interest income, dividend income, or capital gain. But there is threshold limit for this type of income. If unearned income is over 1100, then he is eligible to file Form 1040. If he has earned income, that means he is doing some work to earn that kind of income like salary, wages, tips, professional fees, taxable scholarship, and fellow grantship. If this is over 12,550. And third one is gross income. Suppose if we combine both unearned income and earned income, and if this is more than greater of what, 1100, or earned income, that means 12,550, then he is required to file Form 1040. Third criteria, other situations. That means there are other situations in which individual is required to file Form 1040, like net self-employed employment tax, net self-employment income of 400 or more. If he is earning self-employment income is 400 or more during the year, or particularly this is for self-employed individuals, or owe any special tax. If a person owe any special tax, then he is required to file Form 1040, like AMT, alternate minimum tax, additional tax on qualified plan, including an individual retirement IRA or other tax favored account. But if the following return, but if the following return, but if the following, but if filing return only because this is owed, may file Form 5329 by itself. Household employment tax. But if filing return only because this is owed, may file Schedule H by itself. Or social security medical taxes on wages received from an employer who did not withhold these taxes, or tips are not reported by the employer. Suppose social security is not deducted or withheld by the employer, or any tips has been received by the employee that has not been reported by the employer. In that case, individual is required to file Form 1040. And if he has received some kind of health saving account and Medicare Advantage MSA distribution, and wages of 108.28 or more from the church से receive होता है, or qualified church controlled organization, that is exempt from the employer social security and Medicare taxes. In that case, he is required to file Form 1040. And above all, even if an individual has no income, but he has some kind of refund, to get that kind of refund, he has to file Form 1040. Thank you.